This is Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out with two-time national champion in the amateurs, Edward Hardy, here at Still City Gym in Sheffield. Just done a couple of rounds sparring, six actually with Sonny Edwards. Tell me a bit about yourself first of all. Thanks for joining us.
I'm Edward Hardy. I'm 19 years old. I've had about 55 amateur bouts. So, I'm two-time national champion, been on the England talent pathway, and just been up doing 6 rounds with Sonny.
When did you start boxing?
Started boxing at the age of 9. Me and my dad, we used to watch videos and watch fights on the TV and things, and then after we thought we'll go down to the gym, and we took to it ever since at Highfields Amateur Boxing Club.
Yeah, you've just spoke to me about how you've come down from Doncaster today, sparring with Sonny. Talk to me about not the ins and outs of it, but what's it like sparring a world champion at such a young age?
It's pretty amazing being able to spar Sonny. It's good. He's #1 in the world, so you can't get better sparring than that. And he's awkward. He can come forward, be on the back foot, and you just learn loads in it. So it's all good experience, ready for when the nationals are back going.
What are your plans and what are your hopes for the nationals?
Hopefully to win them. We're gonna go in and try and make a statement and win them. We're in the elite national finals now, elite national championships. It's first year as a senior. We know Edgar Donkson 19, so should be a good experience at 57 kilos. Yeah. Gonna be going in there.
57 kilos, is that your desired weight?
Yeah. I boxed last year at 60, but I was at college then, and I was bigger, and then come back home working at home, and it's just naturally come off me. So thought may as well go in, be a bit bigger at the lower weight classes.
And obviously being an amateur boxer, it's so important to just get as many fights as possible. Over the last year, obviously with COVID and everything, it was written off for about, I don't know how long, maybe more than 6 months. Oh, yeah. So what was it like for you over sort of the last year? I know it's back now, but
it was been hard. It's been hard. Just been training at home on the farm, so we've been keeping ticking over. And we've got a punch bag up, and Dad's been training me a bit at home, so it's not been going too bad. But I haven't boxed in about 16 months, so it's nice just to get back sparring, especially with Sonny, and get back going.
And what was it like for you specifically during the pandemic? Where were you training? Was it literally just work in the garage?
Yeah, just work at home, training outside in the garage, everywhere, just going on the runs, just keeping that fitness. So when we go back, I know that I've worked and I've got that fitness still there. So, because when we get back, you're going to see the people who haven't worked through pandemic, and you know it was not going to have worked.
Yeah, I know one amateur boxer, Tyreek Campbell, he was literally going into a forest and boxing on a bag, literally hanging off a tree. Is that the sort of example of how hard you have to work, especially when you're an amateur?
Yeah, that's it, definitely. We've got a boxing bag on the tree at home, and my dad went and ordered a pair of pads just to keep us going, and we've just been working throughout, keeping going, so it's been good.
Good little story from boxing on a tree in the back garden to the spitting sword of York maybe one day. Talking of arenas, where have you boxed? I know you said you were going to go to Scotland, the pandemic stopped that.
I've been over to Ireland and boxed for Yorkshire against Dublin and beat the Irish champion over there. And I've been up and down the country, travelled up and down, just boxed anyone and everyone. So it's been good. We've been to been to about 4 national finals, won 2 of them. So we've been going out just everywhere, up to Ireland, anywhere we can go to get bouts, we'll go.
Who was the Irish champion that you beat?
I can't remember because it was a couple of years ago now, so I can't quite remember what his name was, but it was a really good fight. Yeah.
And how much do you think that'll prepare you for the pros? All your amateur experience, but beating big people, going to the big tournaments, obviously boxing for England at the moment as well. How much do you think that's going to prepare you for the amateurs, or do you think it's sort of a different ball game in general?
Well, I think it's going to be preparing because we've been sparring with pros now. Been sparring with a lot of pros. Sparred Gavin MacDonald for his last camp for when he went over to Spain, and now sparring Sonny. So it all put me in good stead, and I'm just trying to get as many bouts as I can. Stay amateur another couple of years. Hopefully win the elites, see what doors open and see what happens from there.
Brilliant, mate. Really appreciate your time and definitely catch up with you soon, man. Thank you.